I'm so happy that I'm finally getting to anchor with you.
I know, I'm so excited. This is going to be the best newscast ever.
Yeah, because we're on it.
Duh! This week's stories cover homecoming, freshman elections, and the danger of texting while driving.
All that and more coming up now.
Hey Manu, are you going to homecoming?
No, because no one asked me yet.
Oh, really? I heard that a lot of guys are struggling with ideas on how to ask girls to homecoming.
Here's Daniel Perry with a little advice for you guys.
Gentlemen, here are a few tips on asking a girl to homecoming. Tip number 1. Don't be afraid to talk to a buddy for help.
Hey man, listen, there's this girl, and I like her a lot. I want to ask her to homecoming, but like, what if I do and she says no? I can't live with that, dude.
You can live with it.
No, I can't.
You're living right now.
No, if she says no, then I'm going to live alone for the rest of my life.
Any of the words that are coming out of my mouth, you can go ask another girl. She'll say yes.
You're right. I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
Do you hear that random person walking down the hallway? I'm going to ask her. I'm going to ask her to homecoming.
Tip number 2. Avoid being a little bit too confident.
I'm sexy and I know it.
Tip number 3. Make sure that you are not awkward.
Hey, how's your day been? Hope my day's been okay. Thanks for asking. I just getting some breath spray on. Always good for breath spray, you know. I wanted to ask you, will you go? I think I'm having a panic attack.
Tip number 4. Don't sing and play the guitar unless you're very good at it.
And when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are.
Final tip. Confidence is the key to success.
Will you go to homecoming with me?
Daniel, I'm way out of your league, buddy.
Well, I guess you're right. I'll see you tomorrow, Mrs. Keller.
Daniel, did you say Mrs. Keller? You know that's M.S. Keller, because Dr. Keller and I, we're equals, we're a partner, we're pairs.
Yeah, I'll see you later. Guys, remember to follow your heart, but just don't ask a teacher, because that's just weird. Like, seriously.
We're sure that most of you students know the dangers of texting and driving, but how many of you pledge never to text and drive? Here's Michael Molinix with our stand against texting and driving.
Over 1/3 of drivers have sent or received text messages while driving, and 18% said that they do it regularly. While teenagers are texting, they spend about 10% of the time outside the driving lane that they are supposed to be in. Talking on a cell phone while driving can make a young driver's reaction time as slow as that of a 70-year-old. Answering a text takes away as much as 5 seconds of your attention. That is enough to travel the distance of a football field in your vehicle. Over 1/3 of all young drivers ages 24 and under are texting on the road. Each year, 21% of fatal car crashes involving teenagers were the result of cell phone usage. About 6,000 deaths and 500,000 injuries are caused by distracted drivers every year while texting. This week at Lawton High, we got the chance to inform our students of the dangers of texting and driving and ask them to pledge against it.
I do text and drive. I will be the first to admit that.
I do text and drive, yes.
Do you do it very often or?
I'd say pretty frequently.
Okay.
Yes, I have texted and drive at the same time.
Did you ever text and drive?
I did text and drive, and this summer I saw the AT&T video, and it really made me think about it, and our yearbook company is helping sponsor it, and it really made me think about it, and I decided then that I would not text and drive.
I know the dangers and pledge to never text and drive.
I know the dangers and I pledge to never text and drive again.
I pledge to not text and drive, and I urge others to strongly to not text and drive.
I know the dangers and pledge never to text and drive.
I know the dangers and I pledge not to text and drive.
I'm aware of the dangers and pledge to never text and drive.
This has been Michael Mullinex reporting for the Wolverine Chronicle. It can wait. Don't text and drive.
Let's check with Darius Jones for the sports update.
Hey Lawton High. First of all, I would like to make a correction on my report from last week. Coach Bradshaw will not be the coach of the girls soccer team, as he is the new athletic director of Lawton High Sports. The new coach for the girls will be Coach Toddy, and the new coach for the boys will be Coach Tasca. With that said, this past week in sports was not too busy, but a few things happened. For one, our volleyball girls had their senior night versus Eisenhower. Unfortunately, they were not able to pull out a win, but they have a few more games left on their schedule. On the other hand, our softball girls were able to come away with the win on their senior night versus Eisenhower with a score of 2-1. Cross country had a meet this past Thursday, and we will have those results for you later. Our football team was able to roll by Edmond Memorial with a score of 34-9. They improved their record to 4-0, and they're 1-0 in district play. They're looking to improve to 2-0 in district play tonight at Choctaw. That's all I have for you this week. Until next time, Hantiyo. Now to the weather with Abby.
Hey, what's up, LHS? Abby here with your weekly forecast. Today we will have a high of 86 degrees and a low of 64 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow, with a 30% chance of rain, we will have a high of 85 degrees and a low of 61 degrees. Sunday is another rainy day. With a high of 80 degrees and a low of 60 degrees, there will be a 20% chance of some more drizzle coming from the sky. Now here's your look for next week. This has been Abby Navarro with your weekly forecast. Hope you all have a great and safe weekend. Back to you guys.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Most people use Germ-X as a quick fix to clean their hands.
Now, the trend is using Germ-X as a quick fix to get high.
There is no gain to inhaling Germ-X.
All you get is a bad headache and irritated eyes,
as well as edema,
central nervous effects and inflammations, and respiratory problems.
So is it still cool to huff Germ-X?
Have you ever wondered what goes on behind the cameras of the election? There is so much secrecy and preparation that we have sent Caleb Gregory to get down and dirty with the details.
With senior, junior, and sophomore class officers already elected for this year, it was time for freshmen. This Monday, the students had to record their speeches and provide insight to what they could provide for their freshman class.
I plan to be supportive for our whole class and make sure that if they need anything, I'm there for them.
If I'm elected to office, I want to, just have the freshman class be more into the projects and enjoy our first year.
And I work hard at everything that I do, and I try to keep a good attitude.
Being new to Lawton High, this is their opportunity to show that they have what it takes to their class and school. They will have to be devoted and uphold the highest respect and to campaign for the spot on student council. They will also have to hold the office for an entire year. The requirements to be in student council are to uphold a 3.0 or higher and not to be in any trouble in the past or current year, and be involved in activities in school and in the community.
These 9 candidates have worked very hard for today's election. Freshmen, remember to stop by your voting booth and make your vote count today. Good luck to all the candidates, and I'm Caleb Gregory with the Wolverine Chronicles.
Wondering how Spanish Club is going? Here's Raven Bennett.
Spanish Club is one of the most active clubs here at Lawton High. For the past 6 years, Mrs. Santiago has been the club's sponsor. With their first meeting out of the way, the club's agenda is full. This year, the members set up plans to get involved in many community service projects such as the hanging of the lights in Elmer Thomas Park, the International Festival, and the Lawton Food Bank.
My favorite activity would probably be the food bank. We tend to be in a closer, knit in there, and we just get to talk and we have fun. And actually, just helping others, helping them pack the food, and providing for the community, knowing that we're doing a good deed for those in need, is one of my favorite activities.
Members also voted for the 2012-2013 club officers and decided on a t-shirt design. Spanish Club will meet on the second and fourth Tuesday of every month. The members will come together to discuss projects and events that they will participate in. Today will be the last day to become a Spanish Club member. If you're interested or would like further information, please contact Mrs. Santiago by the end of the day in room 211. For this week's club highlight, I'm Raven Bennett.
How many of you are excited for homecoming?
I know I am.
Here's some homecoming tips for you guys.
Don't forget to make your reservation at the restaurant in which you plan on attending. If you are bringing a date from another school, you must pick up a permission form, give it to your date, and have it ready when you buy the tickets.
Buy your tickets early.
Make sure you pay attention to the posters in the hall for dress code. You will be asked to leave if you do not follow the rules.
Make sure you have your ticket and school ID in hand at the entrance.
Before we go, we just want to say congratulations to all the homecoming nominees. Essence Love,
Haley McLean,
Jamisha Johnson,
Kamisha Bostick,
Molly Dodson,
Sarah Stats,
and Sydney Posniak. Congratulations to you all. That's all for now. We hope you enjoyed this week's Wolverine Chronicle. Hasta la vista,
baby.
No.